Up next, thanks to our friends at Anchor Nissan, we're going to be checking out the 2025 Nissan Frontier. Now, the Nissan Frontier has been with us for many years. It was the Nissan Hardbody for a while, then it was the Frontier, and there have been many iterations of it. And the new Frontier joined us a few years ago, but it kept a bunch of key features that I really like. Now, there are things like the Ranger, the Tacoma, all kinds of small trucks, but the Frontier still has V6 power. No turbocharging here, which I really like. Turbochargers are great, but I like the sound of a good old V6 once in a while. And I really love the rugged and neat styling of the new Frontier, so let's take a look. So it comes in a lot of neat colors. They start around $32,000, and the great thing is, this is standard V6 horsepower, 310 horsepower, a lot more than the previous vehicle. Towing capacity up to 7,150 and 281 pound-feet of torque. So that is plenty for this small truck. We've got a crew cab here, which we really like, and of course it comes in a bunch of different configurations. So as a consumer guide, Best Buy in 2025, and also the best value 2025 midsize truck from Cars.com. So, if you remember, they invented the King Cab, which is that's great marketing, I love that. So, it starts with the King Cab S, then we have the King Cab SV, then we move to the Crew Cab SV, Crew Cab SV long bed, and then of course, the Crew Cab Pro X, that's the top of the line. I've got cool suspension, I go off-road, my tires are cool, hey, look at me, I'm awesome. I like all the versions of the Frontier. You can get it just as basic as you want it or as fancy as you'd like it. So if we go over here, I was telling you it comes in all kinds of fun colors. These are two-tone colors. Got orange, green, and it's got the Pro X has the neat wheels, it's got the tow hooks, it's got the interesting grille here with the intakes, and that comes only as the Crew Cab with the shorter bed. But they added, backed by popular demand, the Crew Cab SV long bed. So you can get the Crew Cab and the larger bed, so if you have larger things, when you're doing with your truck, that's the one for you. Comes with a bunch of neat things. You can get a sunroof in it. The Pro 4X has the Bilstein dampers, the drop tailgate, all kinds of good things. I really like the interior on these. Grab handle, actual shifter, actual buttons. Great for somebody with an active lifestyle. Great for off-roading because it's not, the size of an F-150 or a Titan. So you can actually get around trails. And if you do some off-roading, you might come up on a tight turn. Instead of having to do like a 10-point turn, with a Frontier or something this size, you can usually make it in 1 or 2 tries, which, by the way, is really helpful if there are like drop-offs and things. And let's be honest, if you're driving it to the supermarket or you're just parking it in a parking lot, it's a lot easier to park than a larger truck. So, and you can get the long bed if you need the larger bed. I really like those wheels. Like I said, comes in that cool orange paint. Got green here, 310 horsepower. It's got a real frame, which is great. It's got a 9-speed automatic transmission. And oddly enough, there's no base engine with this. Every model gets the top-of-the-line V6 engine, which is a really neat thing that Nissan did. No CVT, a real 9-speed automatic transmission. 12.3-inch touchscreen. I like that we have actual buttons, actual volume knob. We see somebody switch into 4-wheel drive right there. It's your 4-wheel drive switch. Automatic climate control in the higher models. Nice leather-wrapped steering wheel, cruise control, all the goodies. And the off-road modes in the 4X give you all the off-road cameras, which are super useful. So, 12.3-inch screen. I always crack up when they say it's not a 12-inch screen, it's not a 12.5-inch screen, it's a 12.3-inch screen. Okay. It's tech savvy. It's got the Nissan Connect with the available Wi-Fi hotspots. So if you're on the run, you got to send something to work real quick. God forbid, you can do that in your Nissan Frontier. Wireless smartphone integration, of course. See this fun guy, got a couple of dirt bikes in his Pro 4X, and this is showing you that it has the adaptive cruise control to slow down, to not run into the back of this Nissan Armada, which is always a good thing. So it's got plenty of driver assist features, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and it also makes sure to look for people entering the roadway. I just really love that 4X. I think it looks really neat. People have had Frontiers for a long time, and they're known to be dependable and very long lasting. As we can see, these people here love their Nissan Frontiers. And we love the Pro X. A lot of videos and pictures of that. A few things I'd like to mention. You can option these up exactly how you want them. This is a Pro X with all the goodies and the cool wheels, and it's got the bar in the back, which is cool. How many times am I going to say cool or neat? We like these side steps because as someone who's vertically challenged, I like those. And you can get it just as a basic truck or mid-range truck, so it's very configurable. But what I do like is the naturally aspirated V6 engine that comes in all the range of all the trucks, the 9-speed automatic transmission, the 4-wheel drive, and you can get it in an extended bed, which is great because you can't do that with a couple of the competitive vehicles. So if you want to check one of these out, make sure to check it out at Anchor Nissan off 146 in North Smithfield.